A lot of people right now are waiting. They're watching the headlines, watching the markets, trying to figure out what happens next. And normally, this is exactly when things start to slow down. But that's not what's happening here. Even over the last 30 days, with everything going on, we've actually seen deals pick up, not pull back. And you're seeing it the most in these quieter pockets of 30A. In those prime locations where buyers know exactly what they want. Like right here in Paradise by the Sea. You're tucked away between Alys Beach and Rosemary. This is one of those legacy neighborhoods where when something comes available, it doesn't sit around. If you're new here, I'm Colin Berry with the Simpson Group at Christie's International Real Estate along the beautiful 30A, and I want to show you what's actually happening in the market right now. If you zoom out and look at the first quarter compared to last year, the numbers are actually pretty surprising. We've seen total sales volume up over 30%, and the number of deals getting done is up around that same range of the 30% mark. At the same time, new listings are down about 10% and days on market is slightly up. So what's happening is buyers aren't stepping away like people expected. They're just a lot more dialed in on what they're willing to move on. And when that right opportunity shows up for them, they're acting on it and acting fast. And March is where that really showed up. Most people expected things to slow down, but instead, we saw deals jump over 50% compared to last year, with a strong number of buyers still putting homes under contract last month. And with pending deals up like that, it sets up for a pretty strong stretch of closings over the next couple of months. And if that trend continues, it could make for a really active summer here along 30A. So even with uncertainty, people are still making moves when something feels right to them. And this is where the market really starts to separate, because not every part of 30A is behaving the same right now. In some areas, there's a little more inventory sitting. Buyers have more options, more time, and a bit more leverage. But in these private, high-demand pockets, especially where the inventory is limited, when the right home hits the market, if it even does, it still gets that attention quickly. And that's exactly what you're seeing in places like this. Paradise by the Sea sits right between Alys Beach and Rosemary. You can walk to both, but you're tucked into one of the most private, gated stretches anywhere along 30A. And because of that, the location, the privacy, the limited number of homes, this neighborhood holds some of the most elegant and exclusive properties anywhere along 30A. So you're getting proximity to places like the Citizen, the Rooftop at Pescado, and even the Watersound Beach Club, but with the privacy and separation that's hard to find here on 30A. And that's a big reason why homes in here, especially on the Gulf, tend to command similar price points even without the structure of a planned community. On top of that, a lot of the best homes here never even trade publicly. The most expensive sale along 30A, $41 million, happened right here off market. And that property is being torn down to make way for multiple legacy homes for families to enjoy. And it's not just here. This applies to a handful of these more hidden, high-end pockets along 30A. When the right property comes up in one of these locations, buyers aren't hesitating on it. They're acting, and they're acting fast. So when people ask if they should wait or make a move right now, it's not really about trying to time this perfectly. It's about understanding where you actually fit in this market and recognizing that the opportunities right now aren't everywhere. They're in very specific pockets. And if you know where to look, this can actually be a really strong time to make a move for you. And we're already seeing it. People aren't just watching anymore. They're stepping in when the right opportunity shows up. Thank you again for tuning in. If you have any questions along 30A, a specific community, best restaurant, or you just want to grab a beer, don't hesitate to reach out. Hope to see you along 30A down here soon.